And streaming with Ian. Say hello, Ian.
Hello, Ian.
Because now all of Gateway is on JNet and it's exciting. So exciting, in fact, the devs made it standard legal 2 weeks early.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. I must admit, I forgot about the grace period. I think it's just all the excitement of having the cars revealed.
All the excitement of Scorched Earth no longer being a thing.
Yeah, I must admit, I didn't really play in that meta at all. I think I had probably a handful of games at most.
Fair enough. Well, if you want to
But here
start the
we are.
game, Ian,
Here we are.
it's
Oh yeah, sorry, it's with me, isn't it?
every time. Game net.
That go, Mulligan. Let's type in that.
I'm gonna
That's
keep this. Yeah. And of course my JNet crashes, which is great.
classic.
Yeah. So we'll be right back in a second. Or did the game die?
Oh
no, it's there.
I think it's still good with me.
So with there currently being 62 games on JNet, it was sort of hard to find it. And we're back.
I tell you what, it's a nice problem to have, that, isn't it? I mean, God,
Too many
I think for quite
games.
a while the games are on one page. You know, the game's like on one page, but now it does make me wonder whether they should split the page up a bit more, or whether people should use a competitive tab a bit more. I
Some
don't
people
know.
started using competitive, but yeah. So your game net,
Give me money, go on.
think I need money, so let's do this. Sure.
I think, to be fair, for bravado, that's probably the worst type of face check you could have, couldn't it?
The worst fit? No, it's fine. Like,
That is rude. I needed that.
yeah, although I guess my issue is now if I get hit with the news, but nope. Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's what diversion does. It makes you worried. Yeah, they can fire. Um.
Oh,
What?
I should have gained some money for it, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should be on one more credit. Would that have changed anything? Could you have res something?
It's fine, don't we?
Okay. Let's play Andy. You'll notice I've got young Steve here because people kept complaining he looks too much like
Gabe, by any chance?
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I can see why.
So I think my turn is just do this volume running thing. And get this. Cool. So this Steve deck is quite quite good. Well, good. It's I think it's good. It's can create quite a chokehold at times. Like you essentially have 5 diversions in the deck.
Yeah, it is making me think about my options at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about that the quest play being a bit too aggressive. Never mind.
Speaking of aggressive. Oh. Oh, that's money. Could you not have res that before I accessed? Like maybe draw into some agendas.
Right.
So, if I remember correctly, you're probably trying to neurospike me off re-education because you're just that kind of
No, I'll
person.
never do that.
Oh, you would never do that. Okay, that's good to know. What was click 1? Oh, you drew a card. Okay.
Yeah, I got bored of that combo. I would never attempt that combo ever again.
Um. Let's go into archives. Oh no, Jackson's apprentice jumps under a bus. Let's have a look in HQ. Yep, still got that. Let's play Tapworm. So Steve does generate a lot of value with these volume running on HQ. Subsidiary, yeah. Hernandez and run server 1. You're gonna res Endless Joyler for clean 12 credits. Okay. Yeah, that can fire. Yeah. Oh, that's no fun. Why would you do that?
In the words of Skeletor, I'm not nice.
Yeah, well. Okay.
I think I'm safe doing that.
Let's do that. Let's run.
Okay.
Yep, sure.
Uh,
Fucking game net. Yeah. Get one of these back. Nah, you good for that fat. Okay, I think we just drop the yeah. Gain 3 and draw 2 cards. Let's do that. Okay, interesting, but cool.
after this game, I might have to rescue Kaya with a.
That's fine.
uh, just about these 5-10 minutes, I thought, if that's all right.
Yeah. Um. Hmm. that what I'm doing? No. Because I can drop. And miss once. I see. Okay, um, yep, you gain a credit. Yeah, was only Bologna. That's good.
Yeah, for the old tappy wappy, yeah.
Don't call it that.
Okay.
Let's drop these. Hmm. Oh jeez, like really don't want me in there. Let's do that.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah, that can fire. You gain one.
And I get a credit for that.
I said you did. Yeah, just one. What do I want from
Yeah,
here?
so I did it.
I know. Let's get done. Then let's play this. Huh, it's clearly probably Spin Doctor, right? Clearly, probably. That's great English there.
Sorry, can I I'd like to press that straight away, in fact,
Yeah,
before my discard.
okay. I have to undo the click.
Oh, sorry, thank you.
Like I said, it was clearly Spin Doctor all along.
There we go. All happy. Can you not?
Which one of these diversion of funds am I getting back?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm not running there. I misclicked
Yeah, do it
the
anyway.
thing. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I want to go steal what I assume is re-education. Wow. I'll have to break that. Wow, what a read by me. So let's draw 2 cards. Bravado HQ. Okay, break that. What cards do I want back? I think Dan or Dan. Draw 2 cards. And that can go good night. Cool. I'm gonna guess that is NGO? Possibly. Grab a cred and let's see. Well, you found money. Hey, look what it was. I think that surveyor should just stay unres, to be honest. You still there, Ian?
Sorry?
I said, are you still there? You haven't talked for a while. I thought maybe you were getting annoyed at
Yeah,
this
sorry, I was getting a bit.
at this deck.
Fine. I have to be honest here, I've actually screenshotted a few of the snapshots. I've been seriously flooded all game,
Okay.
so I've managed just to recover. I've been just managed to recover it.
Yeah. Well, that's I didn't need the wheel counters after all. So that's Steve when
Yeah,
he gets going.
let me show you. That wasn't saved. I'll upload it to Discord now.
What do you mean that wasn't Steve?
Have a look at Discord. Seriously, have a look.
Sure, but I missed them every time I went in.
Yeah, so I had one in
Archives.
archives and four in hand. Yeah, I'm surprised it kind of lasted that long, if I be honest with you, that game, especially with sneak dooring.
Like I missed them every
Yeah,
time I
that
sneak
was,
doored,
yeah,
and
the fact
then
that
I managed to keep your credits quite low.
oh yeah, it certainly did the job. I'm just gonna have to settle Charlotte if that's all right. Are you all right?
Okay.
Just poking for a bit,
Yeah,
if that's all right. Cheers.
it's okay. So I'll be streaming my games in Serenity Store Championship on Saturday, and probably be using this Steve deck, um, and the Corp deck, which I'm going to play against Ian when he gets back. Where's But yeah, I really like Gateway. I think it's a very nice mix up of the meta. The game feels fresh once again and is very enjoyable. For a beginner set, it has some pretty strong cards in it, like Conduit and Anaetic Void as well. And, you know, Steve coming back is always fun because he was one of my favourite runners when I got back into the game in Revised Core, but he always didn't feel good enough to usurp Leela. So I installed the keyhole extension, but it won't let me configure it, which is a little annoying. Let me try again. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Among Us with Ian and other people, hopefully on the new map. That should be quite fun. None of us really know the map. Well, no one knows the map, it's not out until tomorrow. So I can see that being a whole... They were in this room that we don't know the name of. Also, this set has brought quite a few old people in my meta back, which is great. In fact, one of them has printed off the teaching decks and has convinced his wife to give it a go, which is exciting. All new players is good. The game was recently featured in a Dicebreaker article, which is free press for us. I mean, I say article, they mostly reiterated what was on the Nisei website, but yeah, that just seems to be a running thing with game journalism at the moment. So whilst we wait for Ian to get back, this is the current co-op deck I'm playing and will probably play in Serenity Store Championship at the weekend. I think it's technically Stevenage, even though it's online. It's just Glacier Polana. It's very strong with Aniatic Void. Regale Mining License is something that I slept on during playtesting and is really strong in like actual the card as it got printed. You just get so rich from it so fast. Running Off-World Office because the deck is quite money hungry, although that could also be a Cyberdeck Sandbox. I just wanted to try Off-World Office and see if there's 7 creds on score rather than 4 creds on score, and then giving you the ability to super purge is much of a difference. It feels good. Also, I'm not seeing half as much conduit as I expected. Okay, Ian should be on his way back soon. In which case we will play this deck. And I have no idea what runner Ian has built. I believe when we played the other day he had one of each faction. Well, each main faction and Adam. because sadly I don't think Gateway made Apex playable. It's a shame. I really like Apex. But it was just always didn't have enough support, I suppose. The you can't install non-virtual resources is so crippling. Because your econ is just mostly non-existent. Or it used to be. You've got some good virtual resources now. Like well, Turning Wheel, DreamNet. Best virtual resource crowdfunding got banned like 2 years ago now. Realize I'm just trying to fill this space before Ian returns with absolute rambling. The codecs have been added to JNet. Every account has these now, so if you want to hop in or get a friend into the game, just the decks are pre-built, ready to go. There's two versions: the starter deck and the deck with the booster pack cards. The idea is you play the starter decks first, and then when you start feeling more comfortable, you add the booster cards, which add slightly new, well, more involved mechanics such as tags, purging, that kind of thing. The decks themselves are really nicely balanced against one another, and teach the game quite well without simplifying the rules too much. The only thing missing, I think, is traces and possibly bad publicity, but neither of those are in Gateway. Anyway, is bad pub not in Gateway? Bad pub's in update because hostile's in update, and tracing is in update in one card punitive counter strike.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hi, you finally returned.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Charlotte's been a pain, but for some reason she went off in my arms in like 2 minutes, so there you go.
Sure.
Do you want me to make a game or you want one already?
Now you can make one.
I've stuck it in competitive so it's easier.
Automatically saves the replay in competitive as well. Oh,
Does
419.
it?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep this. So is this your 419 without the turtle?
No, I've not been that brave. Everyone I spoke to says, Ian, that's a really terrible idea.
Yeah, well, I said if you want to play 419 without the turtle, play Steve.
It's a very marginal bloody cape, but we'll see. I might regret it.
Actually, sorry, I forgot you were 419 after all that. No, not on
That's fine, don't worry.
Sorry, because the fact I'm gonna do this, and then install it.
Alrighty.
See, ordering, it matters. But only against this one ID.
Oh.
With that noise you made, I'm guessing this is the macrophage? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, oh well. Never mind.
Let's do that. Boomerang. Sure, come on in.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Interesting. Guess you really don't want me to have that boomerang.
Yeah, if you couldn't have boomerang, that'd be great. Um, sure.
Okay. Any action?
No. I would have ended the run already if I had an action. Uh-oh. All border
It's
controls.
just a habit I'm trying to get better.
Yeah, it's although it was tempting because you had no money, but like you had the daily cast ticking away, so
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what
I
you
mean,
mean.
I get rid of one of your boomerangs, but yeah, it seems I think I'm happy with the border control.
That must be. I'm trying to figure out whether Citadel was a good keep on this or not. I don't think it is.
Citadel
Yeah,
for
essential.
the Jinteki tag storm.
Well, I'm more thinking the meat damage, but I don't think you'd be playing that flavour. So I think I can get rid of that.
Yeah, you may advance this asset. Wait, what do you mean that flavor? Is there a Jinteki deck that runs meat damage? Oh, I guess Oboe Counter Strike.
I was just thinking out loud more than anything.
Okay,
Uh, this is a clunky hand.
I see. You know, we had a player in my meta who used to spend ages and take a credit just like that. He used to piss everyone off.
It's good to know.
Well, that seems like you're quite poor.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's give this a go.
Say agenda and not say upgrade, which you knew.
Yeah, so that was the. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of knew that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9 credits.
So, oops. All unanswers. Do you want to run R&D?
I'm alright for now.
It's nothing bad there.
Mm,
Yay, money. I was like, you'd stop trashing all my upgrades. I need those to end the run.
we do run quite a lot.
What was that? I run quite a lot. Right. I heard run as the verb. Oh, I guess it still is a verb, but I mean as in like what you're doing quite a lot. Oh, paperclip.
Fine.
But you probably knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. But I thought I forced the hand.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, I can't res that now. I've had worse.
Yeah.
Not diesel. Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense with the amount of neurospike that's being played. We'll advance this.
Yeah, I'm happy to pay the 1 credit for that kind of luxury.
That is, Aki doesn't want you getting a turtle counter. Also known as, you piss off me. Ah, yeah, fair enough. I'm wondering if I should have ended the run when you ran with Mistborns, because you had no money, you couldn't get through Palisade again.
Yeah, I did think that. I'd probably asked you, but I didn't that time.
I think the Nisei counter's more valuable than the 6 credits that were left on the thing. Sure. Wow, Janet's so laggy, probably because there's like 80 games on it at the moment, which is pretty cool.
That's what to have.
Yeah. Not gonna lie. That seemed like a waste of 5 credits. But I guess you do need to get rid of them eventually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're losing the click.
Yeah.
I would have probably just let me gain 2 credits there, but
Sorry, 2 credits, what did I say?
well, you could have broke the lose click on Enigma and not broke the I gain 2 credits on border control.
Yeah.
I think I would have valued the click slightly higher. The black file? What's that against? Or rather, what's that to tech
It's
against?
combo.
It's a
It's
combo.
combo.
Oh, Spombo. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. They do run their own version of the black file.
What's that?
What, their own version of black file?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the 5-3, of course.
Yeah, Vacheron, right? And I think if you play black file after you steal it, they can't win before it ticks down. You know, unless they tag you. And there was versions that did. Okay. I think I might actually. No, I'm gonna trash the engram and get a credit back.
Sure.
Yeah, we got hunting grounds in hand, right? got the best breaker for it. Not gonna lie, Ian. You put far too much value on this run.
Well, you got lots of end of run fixes. Happen somehow.
Yeah, it is a bit tenacious when it gets going. What What did you do? Oh, you exposed the Anansi. Okay. Hmm. Okay, you do know you can't win now, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Well, you can't get enough cards to steal it with 2 runs. And I think you were a bit.
Yeah, well, I didn't need to falsify because I had paper clippy, but that's fine.
What the? No, you didn't have enough
Yeah.
credits to get through twice. Or did you?
Yeah, well, it's just, yeah, it's nature of the beast.
So you falsified up to what? 5?
I
6.
think so.
6, and it would cost you 8 to get through twice. Or you couldn't even take a net damage and hope that it hit an even card. Yeah, did you not have an anima in the deck?
It got trashed on the protocol still.
Oh, you only run 1?
Yeah, I was one of everything on those type of decks.
Yeah. Obakata's I didn't even notice you lost it.
Yeah, I lost it. Which is fine. It was kind of manageable. Having the Microphage on the R&D was just quite hard to play around.
Yeah. There was an anti on archives after I saw you had hunting grounds in hand.
Yeah, I exposed that, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah, I exposed it with the Juice as Wild.
Oh, I didn't even
As I
notice what you'd
thought
exposed.
may have been the case.
Yeah, well, because my ice was turtle just melts everything over the macrophage, doesn't it? If it's allowed to get going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was they were fun games, probably.
No. It's you can definitely see the power levels on both the decks you're playing. Strong decks for sure.
Yeah, the Steve deck does sometimes just brick though. Oh, and I got kicked from JNet again.
Oh, really?
But I think Polana's really strong right now. Do you want to play the starter decks?
Yeah, my opinion, um the S tier decks, Polana and Scumbo. I really do believe that.
I think Spombo. I still don't think it's as good as people think. I think like people are going to bring enough tech against it.
So, out of interest, what tech would you bring?
Well, the black file if you're in Crim's good. There's loads of tech like archive. Well, not archives interface. Just imp. Imp's fine because you can if you imp the Vatron like they lose so much time, which is ironic as Vatron's a big clock. But
Yeah, I must admit, I think Spin Doctor being about
oh yeah, they can spin it back, but
that it does have it it helps,
yeah, they
but
only
it's
run
not
3
the
spin.
end all, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, 3 games in competitive, 59 games in casual with 4 waiting for players. That makes a grand total of 66 games happening at the moment.
That's absolutely fantastic, and that's that
As
tournament.
opposed to
That's
the 5 that were on before Gateway was released. Oh, the starter deck tournament, which has over 200 players signed up to it from Green Level Clearance Discord. Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
that's
what a great achievement. What a great achievement GLC have done on that. Absolutely fantastic.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean, 210 players. Who would have thought that for a beginners tournament? It's absolutely incredible.
yeah. It is. I mean, it's asymmetrical, so you only play like 1 game a week, which is probably why it's got over 200 players. But as opposed to you have to play all your games when we say you play them like sanctioned tournaments like Worlds. But I think Worlds had just about 250 players. I said just 250. I was going to say just over 200. But yeah, so the fact that this play the starter decks has as much as last year's Worlds is great, and it's not even just for fun. There is actually prizes in this starter deck tournament. I think the winner gets bought an entire set of Gateway from the
Oh, nice.
from the admins.
That's good, isn't it? Because yeah, I think it's great that and yeah, I mean, you can see it's kind of ignited the people's interest again.
Yeah.
Because from my
Speaking
own
of starter
personal
decks,
perspective,
do you want to play a game with the 30 card starter decks?
so what's the score of that then? Is
You
it
play to 6 points, but it's not implemented in JNet, so you just have to move the slider to 1 point when you start.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's give it a go.
Okay, I'll make the game. System gateway. Which side do you want to play?
I'm easy either way.
Okay, we'll be playing the 30 card one, so the runner starter deck for you.
Seconds, that's be right there.
It's in comp tab.
So is that the runner starter deck?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man, I've never played this before.
I did in playtesting very early on. So we need to move the agenda points to 1 each, so the game ends correctly. No quotes, sorry. Amazing. Yeah, I'll keep this. I'm not even sure what's in this deck, but my hand is a big block of grey, which I am appreciating. So let's put this on R&D. It's on H. So the best starting Netrunner of Ice HQ, Ice R&D, Hedge Fund. Oh, so me and Roten were in town yesterday, and we walked past a van, like a guy in the van as well, and the van legitimately looked like the obviously not like it because it had tires and not hover pads, but like the Smartwear distributor van with like a lot of like stickers and tattoos on the van. Stuff like
Nice.
I'm not crazy, my reality is just different to yours. It was pretty
Yeah,
surreal.
I've never given that card a spin.
It's kind of like so. Verbal plasticity, someone pointed out, is literally wild side that you can choose if you want to trigger it each turn, and it feels bad. And wild side used to feel incredible. So it's just like the game has just moved on so much from those days.
Yeah, I must admit Yeah, I joined in quite late, so I never really got that. I mean, I could get with Faust, what do we call it?
Yeah. So what you've done here is you've built your own Rozekis.
Yeah.
Did you mean to run archives?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing you're playing Mutual Favor or Carmen. Smartware is it's not terrible.
Um. This is awkward.
It's just not Rozeki or that great.
It's crowdfunding, isn't it? For
But
Super.
it's not crowdfunding.
Okay.
But the only way I'd play it is if I already had 3 Rozekis and wanted a 4th. Oh, why? I don't even know what this ice
Well,
does. Okay.
oh, that'll do it.
Yep. So this is like a mini toll booth. Well, more like data pike.
Yeah, I'm feeling very poor. Very, very poor.
Yeah, that is true. You just play casts over it if you've got Rozekis. I don't know. I feel like it's almost good. So it's this. I have to pay 3 more. Yeah, we'll pay 5. Yeah, the shape of Gamble's really good. Anyway, I'm gonna do this never advanced trick. So this is where white space doesn't feel that great anymore. I think you've used the wrong one. You don't need to pump it to 3. The ice is strength 0. Yeah.
Yeah, press it by accident.
Cool. Yeah, that is true. If econ is almost playable, it's probably terrible. Oh. What's that break? Barriers, okay. Just pass it.
I've already breaking what's routine.
Yeah. Can you? Nah, that's fine.
What's in that?
Well, I was trying to win the game and didn't, and at the time you couldn't break both pieces of ice.
You never seen Porto? Crikey, more money.
Yeah, but you took my agenda. So I once was demoing this game way back in 2012, and I scored an accelerated beta test and decided to fire it, mainly because the person was just dawdling and I literally slow rolled the ABT. And anyway, the ABT flipped over 3 priority requisitions.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was
That's,
a little awkward.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Take the damage. That's actually really awkward for you to break, yeah.
Yeah, not liking this vibe. I can take no credit, or can't I? For
Yeah.
that?
Wait, why?
Oh wow.
If you, why did you take a credit back?
And I broke the end of run if I have 6 credits or less.
So you're letting the
It's
you
playing
lose
out.
3 fire?
No, I'm breaking the I lose 3, but there's no point breaking the second one
Oh,
instead
yeah.
because I don't have 6
Okay.
credits or less. This is starting to hurt, isn't it?
Double overclock is really it's really good in this starter deck matchup. So what do you think of the art of telework contract?
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Yeah, whoever wrote the brief for it must be really cool.
Wow, you're fishing then, weren't you? Fishing hard.
It was me, Barry.
That's cool. Well, I love all the art.
Was a Flash reference, I'm told. But yeah, Benjamin, rather Ben, who did the art for Telework is and all the runner IDs. Do really
Oh,
like
okay.
his stuff.
I didn't realise it was spam. Okay.
And he's also really nice to work with. He's also did the World's Playmat with, oh, well, I said did the World's Playmat. His art is on the World's Playmat because it's all the runners.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like his art for sure. To be fair, I don't think there's anything I don't like in that that whole set. It's all good stuff.
Yep. Oh, I didn't know the deck had red team in.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Was that
he
good?
only
Luckies
took
from
6 points.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Dockland's pass as well. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird game now. I never felt like in control at all as runner.
I mean, I couldn't really keep you out when you could overclock in because the ice doesn't. The ice in the starter decks is designed not to really stop people late game because it's all quite weak once you're set up. You just melt through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, I couldn't find the last agenda.
Fair enough. Yeah, I was wondering if you had anything in it. I thought you drew into quite a lot, so I thought there'd be at least something in HQ.
Oh no, there
And
was
how
just that
much
one.
was in HQ?
One. The other two are in R&D.
Okay.
Quite low down. Why deck has such. Okay. You wanna swap sides?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I was actually just looking at the deck lists.
I didn't realize it had Cypher in it. That's a cool thing. Starter deck, yeah.
Starter deck, yeah.
Cool. So start with an agenda point. So the flavor text on the Syndicate, I had a friend growing up who actually had business cards printed with that written on it.
What's this? I can't read it. What does the syndicate say?
You do work for us, you just don't realize it.
Oh.
So play that and wild side. Okay. Remember when I said it ran Cypher? Why is that 2 to trash?
Yeah, I'll shot myself. Bit like a bit.
Huh?
Nothing.
I didn't hear what you said.
Boo, I quit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Ian trying to do some net damage to me, probably.
I'll never do that to you.
Oh, there it is. Get rid of that. Yeah, offload office.
It's a bloody stronger chance at having a SAS deck.
Yeah, so we can have one each. Can you not? How have you got 21 credits?
Yeah. It's quite a lot, really. Boo.
No, sorry, not HQ. Cool. Yeah. How much does that cost to break with Carmen? Is it 4? 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Or I suppose I could 3 in damage.
I forgot to bloody res it last time.
I thought it was Cypher. You just can you click it to take the 3 off it? If not, just set them to 6. And take 3 credits. Nope. Okay. Oh. Well, GG. Yeah, I thought Bran would be
GG.
there, so I kept 2 clicks to click through them.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it got to a point where I don't think I was going to win that.
Yeah, like I said, it did. I think the design that the runner wins because, although no, I in testing the corp won a lot of them. But I think it has the simple principle that the corp's ahead early game, then the runner just becomes inevitable, which is how core set 1 games always were.
Yeah, that's the kind of person I always got. Um,
Well,
it's a true.
the first game it tells you to play in core set 1 was Big Rig Kate versus Personal Evolution. And if as long as you didn't do something like face checker snare or a neural katana early, you just Kate couldn't lose.
Yeah, it's a good idea. A good idea as well.
What? The
I
Syndicate?
mean, I never used her, to be fair.
Oh, Kate.
Yeah, I never used Kate. Never used her.
Well, she rotated out before
I
you've
don't know.
played, but to call her a good idea is such an understatement.
Well, yeah, I just I was like, sounds a bit cautious because like I said I've already it's only from the grapevine as such. Um, I'm trying to think what my first rudder and no, in fact, I know what my first rudder was. It was Adam.
What a
That was
weird
fun.
one to start with.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. It was an Adam deck, and the only breaker I ran was Overmind.
Oh, we've all done that.
It was an awful idea. Um, because it was only me and my friend that was the kind of inverted brackets meta. So like next time round, he just turned up with with 3 lots of turnings.
Oh,
I
cheering.
was like, okay, sure, I mean that's it. Sorry, thank you. I was like, yeah, that kind of does it. Oh no, I did say to him jokingly that I saved a click because I was so easy to always be running.
Oh yeah, because you can click through
Um,
it for 2 instead of 3.
yeah, I was like, haha. But yeah, that wasn't much fun.
Yeah.
Trying to think what my first corp was. I can't actually remember my first corpse. I can remember um, the first decks that I did well in, or the kind of what really clicked with me.
Mhm.
Haley being definitely the first one, and CI. In fact, I really like CI.
So when CI came out, it was seen as this like janky, like silly, quirky. Oh, look at this funny ID. Not very good. And then it became like the most broken, overpowered ID in the history of the game.
Yeah,
Citation needed.
I think for me um, it was all the support cards that came with it because you had violet level clearance, and then you had what was that one I installed
I mean,
also?
VLC didn't come out for 5 years, 5 or 6 years after CI.
Oh, sorry, this is well, I'll talk about that. It's just when I first started, there was VLC, there
There
was
was
the turn directed
ultraviolet,
one, which is really good.
yeah, ultraviolet
That's the
clearance.
one, yeah, that was really
Yeah,
good.
the clearances obviously pushed it like gave it a massive power boost because those clearances being either terminal or a triple meant that usually they'd force you to overdraw. But when your hand size is equal to your credits, eh? Also,
Yeah,
account siphon rotating out kind of obviously made it more powerful because its natural predator was gone. Because one way you used to beat
yeah.
CI was to attack their money, so they couldn't have a HQ of 20 cards.
Yeah, I absolutely loved that deck. It was I wasn't sad to see it go too fair in the end, but yeah, it was I enjoyed it. What was the first deck you kind of really got on with?
Um, right, so when I first started playing, which was in Core 1, I played just like smash and grab Gabe, which I guess is what you'd call Red Crim these days, just good cards and Gabe. And because Ice wasn't really that dangerous to face check back then, apart from Nero Katana, all you'd do with the deck is just run and never stop running. Like, Ice is only scary when it's face down. Like, quite often it was click one, account siphon, and the worst it can res is Enigma. Because